I'm Tony with Mango Hunters, and we're here today to check out your roller rink. We've heard that there's a lot of activity reported here. You've experienced some stuff. Corey's experienced some stuff. And we want to get some more information about the activity that's going on here, like what's going on over there in the corner. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about how long you've been here and what has asked you to have this place kind of looked at a little closer with regard to the paranormal activity.
Sure.
We're in the attic.
Yes.
It's a bit low up here as far as the ceiling goes.
Yes. It's recently been insulated.
The ceiling has been insulated recently?
Yes.
Okay. And much activity reported up here or experienced?
Not for me personally, but there used to be all kinds of stuff that like over the years had been accumulated up here. So when I would come up, I would just have this heavy feeling, but not anything else with an experience of like noises or anything like that.
That was when all of the objects were up here that had been accumulated over the years?
Yes.
Now that that's all been cleared out, it's been insulated, is it any different up here for you?
It's a little lighter, but I still feel it here, chest-wise. It gets like there's still a little bit of tightness that I personally get when I come up here.
Just wonder if any of those items that have been collected were collecting any energy from previous owners or patrons from the building.
Definitely could have been. The only other thing was there was a temperature drop that when we go into that other room to see if we can feel that this time, I'm not sure, but extremely hot in here, really, really cold in there when it shouldn't have been that way.
And there's heat up here.
Yes. That's the furnace room over there.
That's the furnace room, and that's
Which
got
was
cold.
cold.
Oh. Hey, you wouldn't think the furnace room get cold.
Correct.
I'm going to head upstairs into the attic and do my solo. I'm going to take this obelisk with me. I also have a millimeter here, an audio recorder, a backup flashlight, and a walkie-talkie so I can talk to you guys. Just probably test these, make sure that they're working properly.
Good idea.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Awesome, so those are working well. So one flashlight, another flashlight here. Grab this gear. I'll put it in this bag, make it easier to carry so I don't drop it. And I'm going to have to grab a couple of cameras. So,
Kat and I will be staying downstairs. This is the stuff we're going to be working with, and we'll talk about that a little bit more as we get set up.
great. All right. I'm headed up to the attic so I can sit in the dark all by myself. There's been some activity reported by Charlene and a couple of the other employees up there. There used to be a lot of personal belongings and equipment that had been left in a certain area up there that made Charlene feel very uneasy. It's all been cleared out now, or the majority of it's been cleared out now, but she still feels pretty uneasy up there. She's also felt a few cold spots when she was up there. A couple of the other employees have experienced some things like a paint bucket that's used to hold the door open had been moved and the door had closed. Some balls, some small plastic balls have been found scattered around on the floor up there. We're just going to go up and check it out, sit in the dark all by myself and see if I can't interact with a couple of spirits. It's the first time I've been on a kind of a solo investigation in an area that we've been investigating. The primary focus tonight is just to see if some of the experiences we've had in the past with kind of repelling spirits is going to happen again tonight while I'm up there all by myself. So come on up and check it out and see what happens. Cameras look pretty good, so I get out my obelisk, my audio recorder, and my millimeter. And make sure everything works. That seems to be working okay. Next is the millimeter, and this is like it's like an EMF detector. It also reads temperature and prints it out on the screen. We'll put that right here next to the obelisk. And we also have our trusty audio recorder, so we can do some EVP sessions while we're up here and see if we can get any kind of feedback from any spirits in the environment from any of these devices. So we're pretty much ready to go. So we can make sure all the cameras are focused and shut off the lights.
I believe that you can start. We're still walking around, but you can't hear us.
Alright, so I'll let you know once my 30 minutes are up.
Okay.
I am in the attic, and it is so dark in here. The only light I have is from the screen on this obelisk. There's a little bit of light coming in through the doorway because of the lights outside, but other than that, it is dark up here. I can hardly see anything. And I must say it is a bit unnerving. I'm about to start my EVP session. The obelisk did say one word to me so far. It said records, which is kind of interesting because this would be a storage area for old skates, old music, things like that. And they did used to play records here when they first started the roller rink. They didn't really have CDs at that point, or they may have, but they weren't in abundance. So they were using old vinyl LPs, and they had the record players. So that may have been some of the equipment that was stored up here, some of the belongings that had been stored in this room. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Tony. I'm with Maine Ghost Hunters. And the other two investigators are here in the building with me. They're in another area of the rink. We're just here to investigate the reported activity. Charlene has said that when she comes up here, she feels very uneasy. Shortness of breath in her chest. Is there a spirit up here tonight who's responsible for making Charlene feel that way? As I'm sitting here, I am feeling a bit of a coldness on my arm. Some goosebumps a little bit. I'm hearing some creaking out there in the hallway, in the stairway area.
Kat and Jen with the Zoom and the Olympus at the middle table in the concession area. And right now, we're going to try to use the spirit box to communicate.
Still feeling that coldness on my right arm. Are you here? Is there somebody here that's making my arm cold? If you worked in this building before, can you make a knocking noise on the ceiling? One of these bars right here, these wooden beams. Just knock on it with your hand. Just one little knock, please. Not sure what that noise was. I can't hear the girls talking downstairs. And they should be over here somewhere behind me. on the bottom floor. I just heard a voice. Did you just try to speak to me?
The spirit box is on. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me speaking. To any spirits that are here with us, if you'd like to speak with us, we have this device here called the spirit box that you can manipulate and talk to us. So Jen's going to tell us how the spirit box works very briefly.
The spirit box sweeps through radio frequencies very quickly. So quickly that it's not picking up any radio signals. It acts as a white noise generator, and it is believed the spirits can use the white noise, they can manipulate it to speak. So hopefully we can get some communication.
Do you spend a lot of time in this building? Do you ever leave here? Just heard what sounded like footsteps over there to my left. Are you walking around up here?
Please tell us yes if you can see us or no if you can't. Said can't. Did you hear that? Can't.
Sounded like can't.
Just said can't. Let me get this closer. I'm moving this audio closer. I've just moved the audio closer so they can hear that better. Can you smell the gum that's in our mouth?
Can you smell the cigar?
Hold that.
Sounded almost like miss it.
Miss it. Yes. It
Are you
did.
talking about the cigar?
We're 13 minutes into my solo session into the attic, and so far I think I've heard a voice and some footsteps and movement to my left as well as out into the hallway. Nothing definitive though, so I'd like to continue to probe and ask for an unquestionable response from the spirits, or the spirit who might be here in the attic with me. I'm also feeling some coldness on my arm. It's been pretty consistent while I've been up here. Can you tell me what year it is? You can use this Ovilus device as well. If you use your energy, you can manipulate this device and make it speak a word to me. You may need to concentrate very hard and use all of your energy, but you can make that happen.
Can you tell me what it is I'm holding in my left hand? Right here? Cigar?
Dad just said cigar.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you, that was excellent. Do you like the smell? Can you smell the cigar? Funny. Can you smell, do you have the ability to smell the cigar? I do. Could have just said I do. Did you say Jen and then help?
Do you need help? Who needs help?
I just said Tony.
Where is Tony?
This just told us Tony needs help. Let's turn.
In the dark, you know what it said?
Tony,
What?
are you okay up there?
Yeah.
Okay. It just said, we just asked if it needs help because we heard the word help, and we said, who needs help? And it said, Tony. And then we asked where you were, and it said, in the dark.
Yeah, no, it's a little weird up here.
We'll come up and join you.
Okay, I thought I've heard some footsteps a couple times, but
We think we may be communicating with somebody through this spirit box here. I'm hoping the audio can be heard by the cameras. At one point, we thought we heard help, so Jen asked who needs help, and the box said Tony. And then when you asked, where is Tony, it said in the dark. So we just contacted Tony. He said he's fine, but he's heard footsteps a couple of times. They weren't us, so he may want us to join him up there, possibly. We're going to keep doing the spirit box until that happens. Go ahead. I think I just saw a misty white smoke over here in this area of the skating rink. Weird. I thought it was my eyelashes, but it wasn't. It was Beth. Oh, did you just hear that?
I did.
It was just, are you over there? At the skating rink? Sure.
atmosphere if I smell something. I'm not sure what I smell.
Can you hold on a second? Unplug it. Tony,
Yeah.
we're gonna ask it to manifest itself upstairs with you because it keeps saying your name. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead. I thought it said not that one. Cheers. Okay, to any spirits that are here that are speaking with us who keep saying Tony's name, we're gonna ask you to go upstairs and make a really loud sound that Tony can hear. Not to scare him, but just to let him know that you're there.
Just checking the temperature around my legs because I do feel kind of cold. I know I'm wearing shorts, but it still says 70.1 degrees. My legs feel almost chilly. You would think that a body temperature of 98.6 would make the thermometer read higher as it moves closer to me. It's actually moving up a whole degree or more as I move it away from me. 71.2, 71.5, 71.9. So that's going up. 72.2, 0.6, 7, 73 degrees, 70. The temperature is rising pretty good out here. But as I bring it in towards me, it drops. It's dropping again now. 71.9, 8, 6, 5. It's just going down. It's like there's something around my legs that's making it cold. 70.8. 70.6.
Tell us a number. Please tell us a number within the next 30 seconds. Loud and clear. Say 50 before then. It sounded like 50 to me. Clear.
24.
I thought I said 50 again, and you thought I said 24. Can you do it one more time, please? Did I just say 4?
Could have been 4.
7.
Very good.
Excellent job. Okay.
So it was 70.5 degrees, and now the temperature is drastically going back up. 71.5 already, 71.8, 72, 73 degrees already. That is very weird. Just heard something over there behind me. Getting goosebumps.
Unplug. Hold on, we're gonna unplug 1 second. Whoops.
We're doing a ghost box session, telling me what's going on up there.
It's really weird what's going on up here. I'm feeling cold.
Have you had any experiences of any sort?
I thought I heard something rustling to my left in that one opening area that's left.
Okay, because we asked for a sound to happen up there so that you could hear it, but not scare you. So was it far enough away that it didn't scare you, but you could hear it?
Yeah, it was almost like a little tap.
Very interesting.
What I'm finding interesting that's happening right now is, I told you I'm feeling cold, so I took the millimeter and put it near me. And whenever I bring the millimeter near me, the temperature drops to like 70 degrees. If I hold it out at arm's length, the temperature immediately goes up to like 73, 74.
That is a little weird. Okay, well, do you need us to come up there, or do you want us to keep doing what we're doing?
I don't need you to come up here, but it might be interesting to be up here with whatever's going on up here.
Do you want us to come up right now, or do you want us to wait?
Yeah, why don't you come up? Maybe you can record this weird phenomenon with the temperature. I've asked the girls to come up now because I want them to be able to record what I'm experiencing with this thermometer. It's very, very odd that moving the thermometer closer to my body would reduce the temperature.